Hey everyone! Okay, so welcome to week 10. Yeah, this feels like, I keep saying this like every single video that like, this is a huge milestone. But 10 weeks, it feels like an accomplishment. I know it's not quite to like, I'm still in the first trimester and all that, but 10 is like, you know, double digits, and yeah, I don't know, every week I'm getting more and more confident that this pregnancy is going to continue, and yeah, so just an FYI in case you skipped my 9-week video and you're going right to the 10-week video, because both of these videos are going to be up at the same time. I do have some big ultrasound news in my 9-week video, so if you don't want to be spoiled in this video about what happened in the last video, I would definitely recommend going to check out my week 9 video, and you can hear what the results were of that ultrasound, and find out if it's a singleton or if it's twins. We did find out, we do know for sure which it is, so yeah, if you want to continue watching this video, then you'll be a little bit spoiled. But if not, go check out week 9 and you'll be able to hear it over there. Alright? So again, welcome to week 10. The baby this week, right now, is the size of a prune, and by the end of the week it's going to be about the size of a lime. So that, the size of a lime, I mean, that seems pretty big. I mean, it's not comparatively, you know, to what size it's going to be when the baby's born, but it just, I'm like, when it was week 8 and it was the size of a raspberry, or how about when it was week 3 and 4 when it was the size of a poppy seed, and now by the end of this week it's going to be the size of a lime. That just is progress. That's what that is. So that's really awesome. I'm going to dive right into symptoms. Symptoms are getting better. I still feel nausea. I still feel everything that I felt before, but it just seems that every week it's getting less and less, which is really great. Breast tenderness is actually a lot better. Sort of when I like push on the sides, they don't feel quite or rather I still feel a little bit of tenderness, but it's nothing compared to what it was before. Before, I mean, putting on my shirt, taking off my bra, you know, getting in the shower and facing the shower, you know, it was all really painful, and now that's pretty well gone. They feel sort of uncomfortable now rather than painful, and it sort of feels like I've had breast augmentation because they feel enormous. But they're not nearly as sore, so that is really great. And that's completely normal, I guess, for the breast tenderness to ease up. So that's great. That was not a fun symptom at all. It was very uncomfortable. So that's really, I'm really happy that that is diminishing. Nausea is diminishing, still sort of there, but it's manageable as always, but less. Still fiery. I guess that's not diminishing at all. Still fiery. I just expect it, like I said in my last video, to just get worse as pregnancy progresses. It's actually something that I don't like. I don't really like to be fiery, moody, whatever you want to call it, because I don't really feel like I have control over my emotions and yeah, over my mouth, essentially. I just, I'm usually someone who kind of keeps their opinions to themselves, and I'm not going to go off on someone, and I'm not going to disrespect someone because, you know, they say something that may be of a different opinion than me. But lately, I just find I really have to concentrate to control saying something in response to other people. And I really don't like that. I feel like I'm not in control of myself. It's not a very nice feeling, so I'm doing okay with it, I guess, but sometimes things do get blurted out, and the last thing I want to do is hurt somebody's feelings because of my pregnancy hormones, you know what I mean? So hopefully I will learn to manage, but I only expect it to get worse, so that's great. What else? I do have some new-ish symptoms. Oh, actually, before I get into the newish symptoms, I forgot to mention about tiredness. This week my tiredness actually feels a little bit worse than before. I sort of felt like it was getting better, but I'm getting more tired in the afternoon, and I could probably take an afternoon nap. Like yesterday was New Year's Eve, and I took a nap in the afternoon just because I knew I wouldn't make it till midnight if I didn't. But I sort of feel like around the 1:30 to 4 o'clock mark that I'm pretty tired and I'm just dragging. And then I get a little bit of a reprieve until about 6:30 or 7, and then that's when I get tired again. So that's kind of a bummer, because I was learning to manage my tiredness because it was all in the evening. I didn't have to deal with it during the day, but it seems like it's a little bit worse this week, so that's unfortunate. I guess don't get comfortable with your symptoms is the moral of that tale. Okay, so besides that, some new symptoms. I have been having some round ligament pain, probably from about week 7 or 8, but nothing major, just sort of like twinges here and there, sort of around where I would perceive my ovaries to be. But not, like I said, nothing bad. I don't even think I've mentioned it in any other videos because it's just really not bad. But now it's starting to get more painful when I sneeze. If I'm sitting in a certain position or lying in a certain position and I sneeze, I get a really, really sharp pain where like the round ligament is, and it's more painful on my left side than my right. I'm not exactly sure why, but nonetheless, yeah, round ligament pain is starting to get a little bit painful. Also, right directly in the front, I'm starting to feel stretching feeling, so I'm attributing that to like my actual uterus. Sometimes it feels like there's like a bulge just there. It's kind of hard to explain, but sometimes it can be uncomfortable, especially like when I lay down and whatnot. It's like I'm lying on something. But yeah, so stretching feeling in the uterus as well as round ligament pain, those are new symptoms that I'm having. Again, not really that bad. The round ligament pain is only bad when I sneeze, which is kind of funny. What else? Oh, another symptom that's new. I look about 6 months pregnant after I eat. My belly gets huge after I eat. It is hilarious to look at. You know, like I'll get up in the morning and my stomach will be like normal size. Like I do have a little bit of I started it with a little bit of a something. But I'm definitely starting to get more, you know, starting to show a little bit, so that's pretty fun. But man, after I eat, especially after I eat supper, man, my tummy is huge, like 6 months pregnant, huge. It's so funny. And it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable, to be quite honest, but it's hilarious to look at. I'm like, am I 10 weeks pregnant or am I 30 weeks pregnant? You know what I mean? It's really funny. So that's a new thing that's going on as of week 10. Food aversions, they are actually just the same as before. Peanut butter, hate peanut butter, egg rolls, and still as severe as before, the cinnamon raisin bread. Yeah, I just cannot stand cinnamon raisin bread at all. Just smell, it's just all bad. Thinking about it triggers a gag reflex. Cravings. I only have 2 cravings now. I have the root beer, mug root beer. I really, really like that. And the original Kraft dinner I'm still craving. I no longer am craving the Oreo ice cream. I don't know why that changed so quickly, because it was like 1 second I loved it, and then the next time I had it I was like, I wouldn't call it an aversion, but I don't really care for it, to be quite honest, anymore. But yeah, things are pretty well the same from last week, except for those couple of new symptoms, which, you know, will crop up here and there. Yeah, that's it, except for a belly shot. Oh my goodness, how quick was this video? I timed it. 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Probably a little less because I started this before I actually hit record. Wow. Let's be proud of ourselves. Like, seriously. That's awesome. So let's get up and look at the belly. I know you didn't get to see belly last week for my week 9, and I'm really, really sorry about that. So this will kind of be interesting because it's like a 2-week span of difference instead of just a 1-week span. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the belly. Oh, so I did eat not that long ago. Well, maybe a little bit ago. See, I'm in a different bathroom than I was. I might just have to hold it. That sucks. Shoot. I am just gonna have to hold it. Damn. Okay. Here is belly with a shirt on. Definitely a little bit of something. See, when I eat, it gets more like out up top here. Let's actually look at the belly. It gets more prominent up here, but here, yeah. So that's belly with the shirt. This is belly with no shirt. Can't suck in anymore. Ugh. So yeah. That's it. What do you guys think? Am I starting to like show, or is it still kind of the same? What do you think? I think I'm kind of starting to show, but it's hard to tell here from the front. I think I just kind of look chubby. You know. Oh, sorry. Well, maybe not. Well, what do you guys think? Please tell me what you think about the belly. Alright, one more time with the shirt down. I think it looks more with the shirt down than it does up. Anyway, that's that. Oh goodness, Amy, get like, it's like I've never used this camera before. I'm all like, "Wah." Sorry, making you sick. Let me know what you think about the belly. Again, this is kind of a short video, but not too much happened this week. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you for being patient, because these two videos, week 9 and week 10, are kind of going up at the same time. So thank you for being patient with last week's being late. I'm really going to try not to do that again, but I can't promise anything, but I'm going to do my very, very best. Love you all. 10 weeks and 1 day today. Wow. And I will see you next week for week 11. Alright, bye for now.